If you're a man between the age of 16 and 30, you've probably seen him all over your TikTok FYP the last couple of weeks, whether you like it or not.
It's never going to be worse if you walk through the world believing you are the fucking man.
His name is Andrew Tate, a former kickboxing champion who is currently running an online course in modern wealth creation at his own university. For me, it looks like he's come out of nowhere. He's creating a massive following on social media and is getting bigger and bigger. But who is Andrew Tate, and what is his diet and workout routine to look as fit as he does? Stay tuned, and we're going to dive into his interesting life. Emery Andrew Tate III, born December 14, 1986, is an American-British social media influencer and former professional kickboxer. Following his kickboxing career, Tate made a move to influencer marketing, subject to controversy due to misogynistic statements on topics such as sexual assault that resulted in a Twitter ban. Tate has been at the center of a legal investigation involving human trafficking and rape allegations. Tate was born in Chicago, Illinois, and raised in Luton, England. He is the son of Emery Tate, an African-American international master of chess. His mother worked as a catering assistant. Tate's personal website offers training courses on getting rich and male-female interactions. According to the website, he operates a webcam studio using girlfriends as employees. Tate and his brother have used webcam girls to sell sob stories to desperate men, stating to have made millions of dollars doing so. They admit that their business model is based on a total scam. Tate operates Hustlers University, a private online academy which is not an accredited educational institution, where members pay a monthly membership fee in order to receive instruction on topics such as drop shipping and cryptocurrency trading. Members also get a substantial commission for recruiting other people to the website. Tate became highly prominent during 2022 by encouraging members of Hustlers University to post large numbers of videos of him to social media websites, including TikTok, where videos of him have been viewed over 11.6 billion times in an effort to maximize engagement. Throughout 2022, Tate is considered to have become a cult-like figure to many young directionless men across several English-speaking countries, catering to anti-feminist views in particular. The White Ribbon Campaign, a nonprofit advocating against male-on-female violence, considered Tate's comments extremely misogynistic and the possible long-term effects of his commentary on his young male audience concerning. In 2009, Tate was reportedly employed in selling television advertising, but since 2005, he had practiced boxing and martial arts on the side. That year, he won the International Sport Karate Association (ISKA) Full Contact Cruiserweight Championship in Derby, England, and was ranked number 1 in his division in Europe. Though he had won 17 of his 19 fights, he said it was his first belt and title. Tate won his first ISKA world title in a rematch against Jean-Luc Benoit via knockout, having previously lost to Benoit by decision. In 2013, Tate won his second ISKA world title in a 12-round match, making him world champion in 2 different weight divisions. Now that you have the backstory, we can definitely learn something from his workouts, so let's get started with that. Workout. I know you probably have doubts believing this, but Tate claims he has lucid dreams and does his workout in them.
Train in my sleep, and they call me crazy. Because I can lucidly dream, because I can control my dreams. I train in my dreams. I convince my mind that I've trained.
I don't know if it's true, but it definitely pays off. On a side note, we've noticed that 98% of our audience is not subscribed to our channel. We would really appreciate if you do. Thank you very much. Now, according to Andrew, he doesn't like the gym and does not usually work out in one. He has bad memories of going to the gym because when he was fighting professionally, he was forced to go to one every day. However, he does understand how important it is to stay strong and in good shape. That's why he created his own fitness program with equipment that costs only $50. Most of his workout contains burpees, push-ups, and jumps. Life as a kickboxer. Andrew Tate kept things quite simple when he was a fighter. He would run in the morning, practice some shadow boxing, kill some burpees, and finish with push-ups. He would also use light dumbbells and a weighted vest to add resistance to the moves he does. I know what you're thinking. Is that all? That's not much. Even if it might not seem like it, it helped Andrew a lot. Tate went on to win 4 world championships in kickboxing by doing these core exercises. In fact, you don't need a lot of fancy tools to build a fit and strong body. I know, you're curious about his diet, right? Does he eat while he's dreaming too? Let's check that out. Diet. Andrew Tate is not really a big fan of diets, but is also not scared to try some different styles of eating himself. If he could give some advice, Tate would probably say, if you cut sugar off your diet and eat everything else, you're gonna be fine. One thing we found quite interesting is when he tried a carnivore diet. Andrew says you definitely have to try this. It's basically living on 85 to 90% of what you eat has to be meat. It's all meat, meat, meat. No rice, no pasta, no big plates of chips or any carbs like that. Just meat, and you can eat as much meat as you want. He felt 2 amazing changes after trying this diet. The first thing he noticed is that he starts to lose body fat. He was always in good shape, but now it looked like his six-pack really came out, and it felt amazing. The next thing he felt was his energy. Tate felt way more energetic than before. Maybe it has something to do that when you eat a lot of carbohydrates, most people just want to lay down, feel a bit tired, and have a lack of energy. Tate says sometimes you feel depressed, angry, or have brain fogs, and not thinking clear. That's all carbohydrates. He believes that when you remove carbohydrates, that feeling goes away. Andrew only eats once a day most of the time, and that everyone has to try it someday. At first, it feels a bit weird, but maybe it'll work for you. Last but not least, does Tate use any supplements? And has he got any tips or tricks for that? Supplements. That's one subject we can quickly skip over. Andrew claims he never uses steroids, protein powders, or supplements. Mental health. This caught our attention, and this is something that became a lifestyle for Andrew: lucid dreaming. Tate is a big fan of that and gave some tips and tricks in one of his videos. So here is how you become an expert. Before you go to sleep, try to remember the last thought before you fall asleep. It's going to take you a little bit of practice, but it's not something you would normally do. It'll probably take about a week to learn to be zen and fall asleep when remembering what you were thinking about. When you wake up the next day, you should be able to tell people what the last thought was before you fell asleep. When you've developed the skill of keeping your last thought, it starts to get interesting. You'll find out that you start to remember all your unconscious thoughts better, and therefore be able to influence your dreams with your own thoughts. And so you become a loose dreamer, just like Tate. He can't have a nightmare, because if he starts to dream of something which is less than perfect in his dream, he just clicks his fingers and goes skydiving or does some Aikido and change it in his brain. He controls his mind absolutely now. And what's really interesting is that when you remember your entire life, you're awake and your conscious experiences life you've lived, that you have so many memories. And this can affect your real-life thinking and the choices that you make. Tate says you now get to remember and have a catalog in your mind of an entire life as a superhero. I have lived an entire life in my subconscious while I was asleep as a superhuman. I have all the memories of living a life in which I could fly. Call me crazy, and I know that some people will not understand what I'm talking about, and some of you will understand what I'm talking about. But the point is that my mind has 2 lives in it. I have my conscious life and my unconscious life. This is why he claims he knows twice as much as you do. Pretty interesting, right? So there you go. The complete Andrew Tate workout and diet routine. Is this a routine that you would give a try? Do you like Andrew Tate? Comment your thoughts down below. Hit the subscribe button and be sure to like the video. Thank you for watching another edition of Celebrity Diet and Workout Routine.